In the last video, we saw an introduction to Scada. In today's session, we will see uses of tags and its types in Scada. In this video, we will see the types of tags, the uses of tags, and where all can be used. We will see all this in details in this lecture. So let's start. Tag names. Tag names are very important in Scada. Alright. So what do we call tags? Tags are basically user defined, means that whatever object you plan to use for animations like switches, then you will have to assign a tag to it. Okay. So if you insert a switch, then you will have to give a tag to it. If you take a tank, then you need to give a tag to it as well. So what are we going to do here? We are actually assigning a name to an object. For example, if you give S for switch, it means that you have assigned S as a switch name. So whatever condition you assign to S will be the condition of switch, or the condition of switch will be condition of S. So if the switch is on, the value of S will be 1, and if the switch is off, the value of S will be 0. So whatever objects will be taken now, we will define tags for each, and along with that we will operate those tags by which the animations will be operated. So whatever animations that take place in Scada, whatever objects will link with each other, all of these will happen through a tag only. Hence, tag is a very important part. There are different types of tags. We should know how to select the right tag for the right object. Otherwise, animations won't work properly. Scada won't get created properly. Alright. So for different types of objects, we need to choose different tags. We will see how to select the right tag. Mainly, the tag types are memory tag and IO tag. What is memory tag? So assume any animation you have created. You just want to view in Scada. You don't want the controllers to communicate or control, but simply want to view the animation in Scada. So for that, which tag will get used? The memory tag. The second type is IO tag. So what is IO tag? Whatever animations you have created, if you want to connect it with a controller so as to operate it for communication or to control them, in such cases you need to make use of IO tag. So in a nutshell, memory tag is used if and only if we want to view or operate the application that we made in this software only. Neither do we want to network, nor do we want to communicate. In such cases, use memory tags. And IO tag will be used when we want to network or communicate with hardware or PLC. Okay, clear? Now, again under these two tags, also you will further find different types of tags. So if we talk about memory tag, then you will have memory discrete, memory integer, memory real, and memory message. Similarly, in IO tag, you will have IO discrete, IO integer, IO real, and IO message. So what is the difference between these types? Discrete is like digital, where you have only two conditions, either 1 or 0. Just two conditions, either on or off, either open or close. Wherever such operations exist with just two states, like that of 0 or 1, on or off, open or close, in such cases, which tag will we define? The discrete one. Okay. Again, if we want to make it within the same application, the memory discrete, and if we want to communicate, then IO discrete. Clear? Now, when do we use integer? The memory integer, where we have a range, it should not be the condition of on or off, or open or close, or 1 or 0. Not the situation where we have two states, but instead where we have a range. In such cases, we will use integer. Integer has a range, hence it cannot have a point or a fraction. It should be a full value. For instance, let's take an example of a tank. The tank, if it is filled, will have 0 to 100 as a range. It cannot have 0 or 1 condition. So, in such cases, what tag will be defined? The integer one. If we are making within the application, then memory integer, and if for communication, then IO integer. Now, the next tag is real. So what is real? If we talk about real numbers, then what are real numbers? They are the complete number, a number that has decimal or point, fraction values or addition or subtraction values. They are called as real numbers. So if we want to take or show any value that has a point or fraction, then we will have to take real tag. If it has to be in application, then memory real, and if for communication, then IO real. Now let's move to message tag. You can make use of this where we need a number as well as character, where both the values needs to be shown. In such cases, memory message or IO message will be used. We will understand more about this when we take different objects like switch, tank at the same time. We will see and learn what tags we choose. Next, we move on to tag name dictionary. As we see what is written here, the tag name dictionary is the heart of InTouch. So as I just explained to you that whatever animation we do here, the connections or whatever we create will be through tag only. And where do we define the type of tag? It will be defined in the tag name dictionary. Hence, this is very important. So the selection of tag, the type of tag are very important in Scada. We will learn all these in detail. Moving on, all variables must be assigned a tag name and tag name type. We have already discussed that whatever variables you choose or the input output you choose like switch, lamp, tank, all these need to be given a tag name. The tag name also needs to be defined mandatorily. Today we saw the uses of tags, types of tags. In the next lecture, we will see use of animation link in Scada. That is what all properties exist in Scada. What are the uses? How is it applied? And all these we will explore in our next lecture. See you in our next lecture. Stay tuned.